Okay, this is how to do the In Utter Darkness mission on brutal difficulty. You want to start off by making sure that you build more probes, quarry up 5 additional probes in each nexus to go on the minerals. I also immediately build a Dark Templar's Archive and also a Robotnik's Bay, so I can build some Colossi.
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did.
And the first wave of enemy units is going to come at the top right, and then the second wave is going to come at the left, and then the third wave is going to come on the right. Basically, I want to start off by making sure I have a lot of Dark Templar, because for a while the Zerg isn't going to have any overseers, so the Dark Templars will come in handy so that you won't get detected from them.
When the enemy takes to the air,
while also building a few more Immortals and a couple Colossi. And you also want to get shields upgraded all the way, and your air units, weapons and armor upgraded all the way.
the Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid approval.
I stick all my rally points on Zeratul for now.
Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
There is an expansion base at the upper left there with the gold minerals, and I've tried this mission several times trying to use the expansion base. It works, but you know, I have to say I think it's probably harder overall to get the expansion base and beat this mission. I noticed that it's simply easier just avoiding it and don't worry about the expansion. So I would suggest don't worry about the expansion base. You can get it to work, but I think it's harder.
From the shadows I come.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks.
Other things you need to do in this mission is use your phoenixes so that you can beam up units such as the hybrids, especially. Just beam them up and have the rest of your army kill them, because the hybrids are going to be a pain in the butt. You also want to probably even build a few more phoenixes just for that purpose. I make sure I have at least like 9 or 10 of them like at all times, and I put them all on one hotkey, which is hotkey 3 for me.
I return to serve.
Also, don't forget that Zeratul has the Void Prism ability, which can trap a unit, and you can use them on like Ultralisks or hybrids. That should help out a little bit. And eventually, in a little bit, I'm going to start having some extra minerals, and I'm going to start building photon cannons around the center area there to protect that the Protoss archive from getting killed.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Upgrade complete.
And the achievements in this mission are pretty easy. They're pretty simple. One is you have to kill 250 additional Zerg units for the semi-glorious achievement. And the other one is Blaze of Glory, which is kill an additional 750 Zerg units. They want you to do that on normal difficulty, and I will be doing it on brutal difficulty.
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my great...
I'm building in a few additional starports right now, because eventually you're going to want to just start pumping out carriers once you have that ability. I find that carriers is like the best way to last the longest on this mission. I tried to just go Colossi once, and it wasn't as effective as mass carriers as far as getting the most kills is concerned. Carriers was just simply the best way to go about it. Start building some photon cannons around this archive thing.
Their hive clusters.
Basically just surround it with photon cannons. Yeah, the Dark Templars are awesome like right now because the Zerg won't have overseers to detect them for a good amount of time. It's very useful for the first half of this mission. Eventually, though, you will want to stop building Dark Templars and use all your gas and stuff for carriers.
My calling.
I also don't really bother with my ground weapon and armor upgrades. I just save all my gas for carriers, because eventually you won't even really have many ground units. Yeah, just remember to use the gravitation ability to pull up all those hybrids.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
You have not enough minerals.
I will fulfill my calling. I will be redeemed.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We cannot move!
In the service of ire. Your feet carries the seeds of your destruction. In the service of ire.
This is the hour of...
So here's the carriers that we get now. And I just immediately just start pumping out carriers from like now until the rest of this mission.
Unleash the full power of your forces. There may be no tomorrow.
Keep making sure that your weapon and armor upgrades for your carriers go all the way too.
Heavily. I will be redeemed. Shozak Maknul.
Your warriors have
If only we had acted sooner.
Satisfactory.
You require more Vespene gas.
Justice is due.
Carrier has arrived. Victory awaits. We are poised for victory. We tarry too long.
Umora Shayus.
Our suffering must end. The final hour. Our suffering must end. Satisfactory.
Our glory will be renewed.
Carrier has arrived.
Justice is due.
The final hour is...
Carrier has arrived. Ul Anak Baru. You have no place to hide and nowhere to run.
Minerals.
We tarry too long. Our suffering must end.
Jakul Inak. Carrier has arrived.
The final hour is upon.
Commanding the Shield of Ire. Our matrix fields are within range. Engaging mass recall. My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now. Trust. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever. Entaro Tassadar!
So now at this point, we've done all the main objectives and the bonus objectives, so we have basically beat this mission, but in order to get the other two achievements, we need to keep on killing things. We need to kill an additional 750 more units to get the other two achievements, which means we have to kill 3,250 additional zerg units. So I'm just going to try to just kill as many as I can here and see how long I last. Well, once it hits about like 3,400, it starts to get insanely possible. And pretty much, even if you have a 200 farm unit count of carriers and stuff, you're going to be beat down, really quick. There's really nothing that you can do about it.
fear. We shall prevail.
Our glory will be with you.
Bespin geyser exhausted.
There's just too many of them.
Lord will come. Our thoughts we shall strength in unity. Kerrigan. How could we have known?
Forgive me, great Tassadar. I wasn't strong enough.
I return.
And 3,499 units is how many I was able to kill on this mission on brutal difficulty.